Eu não vou conhecer na área, um projeto que me explicam, Bodybuilding explicam, tudo ter aqui tipo de treino, ter alguns atores, alguns conteúdos como é
So it's the next day, and actually it's really early in the morning, so good morning. It's my birthday. I'm 28 years old. Not really fussed that I'm getting older. I'm so old. We're going to Arnold Schwarzenegger's hometown because you can't come to Austria without doing something Arnie related. I didn't know about this until on Saturday when I got a card of Alex, because it's all her idea. She planned the whole thing. We're up really early. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We're gonna go hire our car, and it's about a 2-hour drive to get to Thal, which is his hometown. And then we're gonna check out the museum. So yeah, let's go get some breakfast maybe, and then off to hire a car. So, wow. Don't kill us. So we made it to the Arnold Schwarzenegger Museum, and it's in like the middle of the countryside. Or I think it is. Did we actually go near the city? No, we didn't. We just came. This is like outskirts of the city. It is in the middle of nowhere. There's a castle over there. Alright, we'll go inside. Hey guys, so here's commentary of Arnold Schwarzenegger's museum. It's actually his house, his parents' home, the home that he grew up in Thal, which I thought was amazing. I assumed that I would go in and it would be a bit fun and I would make some jokes like, get down, get to the chopper, and that kind of stuff, but really I was really humbled when I went in. I read a lot of the articles and things. Now, I've read Total Recall, so I do know a lot of Arnold's backstory, but I felt like being there was just so awe-inspiring that Arnold came from nowhere. Like, where's Thal? Do you know where Thal is in Vienna? Like, it's not a well-known place. And not only that, like, he wasn't from a poor family. You know, his father was like the police commissioner of the area, but his country wasn't very rich at the time, just after World War II. You know, a lot of pressures, a lot of problems even with the economy. So to come out of that and become who he was is amazing. The fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he was younger, knew what he wanted to be. He had pictures of actors and bodybuilders that he admired and was like, I am going to be like them and better than them. And he did. You know, he had one goal in mind, and I wish that I had that when I was younger. I never had one goal. When someone said to me, Joe, what do you want to be when you're older? I have no idea. I still don't really have any idea. And the way that I deal with that is I make small goals and I achieve them, and then I feel satisfied from obviously achieving my small goal. And I think that's what other people should do, because some days it's even hard to just leave the house. You know, some days you're in pain, some days you're just not motivated, so you make something small. You know, I'm going to do the washing up, or I'm going to clean the entire house. You know, I'm going to go find a new job. I'm going to do whatever it is that you need to do to hit the goals that you need. You know, I've heard this phrase before: be obsessed or be average. Now, I find obsessing over things very hard, but when I really love something, I will focus in on it, hone it out, and improve. So that's what I took from this experience. A great birthday experience, and Alex did an amazing job. So we checked out the Arnold Schwarzenegger Museum and it was pretty awesome. But we drove to this little place next to the lake and we're gonna have some food. And we're probably just gonna set back off and maybe stop at a few places on the way. If we don't know where, we're just gonna see if it's cool and then veer off and go. So I'll catch you later.
Literally every clip you record is like, oh, so we're gonna have some food now.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Made it to, where are we? Siebenstein. Because we saw there's a castle on the way and we thought we'd do something that wasn't food related because everything I do is food related.
Definitely.
So yeah, I drove us here. I didn't crash. It was actually quite fun and easy after a short amount of time driving in another country. So we're going to climb some hills and find a castle.
Yay!
Because we don't have those in England. We went to the castle. The castle was closed. It was only open at weekends, but it's cool to get some shots and to have a walk around and see some actual really nice scenery. So we're gonna get back on the road, probably stop for a pee, and then back into Vienna to the hotel. So it's much later on. I may have fallen asleep. Alex and I fell asleep when we got back to the hotel room. We literally had like half a beer and just passed out. So now we're going to do something completely different, something we never do. We're going to go out and have some food and have some beers, maybe some wine tonight. We've not had any wine since we've been on this trip. We've just been...
It is your birthday, so wine is fancy.
Fancy wine, fancy birthday. Right, I'll take you guys along with me. I'll probably just show you the food, maybe talk over it, and maybe show some shots of Vienna at night, because we're actually going into the city centre of Vienna. We're going to take the underground and I think it's going to be really fun. And then tomorrow we get to actually see Vienna like in the daylight. So we can pinpoint a few things that we want to see tomorrow. But yeah, I will take you guys with me. This is really cool. Probably going to be back here tomorrow, you know, and it won't be pink anymore.
Oh, maybe it'll be a different colour.
Hopefully people can actually see us. It's really dark. Pink! So much pink.